Hello everyone and welcome back to another EV Geek Studio review. As always, he is Sebastian, I am Joel. This is a 2026 Model Y Juniper Launch Edition, but we're not here to review the car. We already have a review on one of these on our website, so check that out. What are we here to review on this, Sebastian?
Yeah, so this is running FSD 14.3.4, which is currently the latest version as of this. And I know we've done FSD videos in the past, but I do like doing them every now and again as the software matures and develops. So our goal here is we're just gonna get in, we'll set a destination somewhere, and ideally the car will take us there, and we'll be able to kind of just talk about what the car is doing, the decisions it's making, how it's handling speeds and corners and traffic merging and things like that. We'll try to get it to do a mixture of city driving and highway driving, and then ultimately we'll have it bring us back here to Evolve Auto, who is gracious enough to let us borrow his car with absolutely no notice.
No, we had a vehicle review plan, but sometimes you show up in a dealership and they sell the car the day before, and that happens. So huge shout out to Colin for stepping in and letting us grab a video to make some content. So yeah, pretty excited about this. We're gonna kind of see how this is. So if you're thinking about getting FSD or maybe purchasing a Tesla that has FSD on it, you'll get to see what it looks like in the real world. So we'll see you in a bit.
All right, you join us in the Model Y launch. The launch aspect of it really just is important for us because it means it has FSD paid for on it.
Yep.
Tesla no longer sells FSD outright, so Junipers with FSD outright are few and far between. But this one has it. So let's figure out where we want to go. So Joel, you're a little more familiar with where we're at. I want to make sure we get some city driving and some highway driving in.
Oh, you want to head north to Cabot and back?
Is that too far?
It's about 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back.
To Cabot?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's exit 18, so from here, it's not that far, so.
It's 30 minutes there.
30 minutes there. Want to go somewhere else?
Yeah, let's go a little closer. Let's see.
Want to go to, you want to go like into the city of Maumelle? So we could get some city driving in.
Sure.
So type in Maumelle Country Club. Go to the Maumelle Country Club. Right there. There we go. Is that better?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. There you
we
go.
can always turn around.
That's right.
But yeah, you'll see it's got us taking city streets. We're going to get on the interstate, get back off, take some highway, and go there. So since we are in FSD and we're in a parking lot, all I really need to do, I can take my foot off the brake.
We're all our hands in the air. I don't know why mine are.
Start self-driving. And she's got her turn signal on.
She knows there's a back gate back here.
I don't know why it says that. I assume she.
Yeah.
It's just a car.
Yep.
There's no gender. We chose perfect time to leave. There's another train showing up. That would have been loud for us to record behind. And we're going. We have a 0.0 mile streak.
So tell me what that streak means.
Yeah, so they've added in here, and if I come in the screen and look under self-driving, you can see your self-driving miles and total number of miles driven in this stat. So basically the streak is how long you've gone without a disengagement.
Gotcha. That's a lot of self-driving miles, so.
Which, I mean, I've seen people that have this number much, much, much higher.
Yeah.
So we're merging, that was a roundabout, got right in it.
So 60% of the miles driven on this car have been
Since 14.2 was installed,
Yep.
have been self-driving.
Yep.
We are in the standard profile. You can see we have Hurry,
they made
Mad
that,
Max,
changed that to where you can get
Chill,
up there now. Yep.
Sloth. And then at destination, do we want to park? Do we want to pull over on the parking lot or on the street?
Yep.
I'm just going to leave it in standard for now. You can see the speed limit on this road is 35 and we are doing 40. I've seen some talk online that FSD is still very speed happy.
I can see that.
And again, this is just in standard drive mode. And if I were to like come up here just out of curiosity, oh, that's new.
That's cool.
I'll put it on Mad Max. We'll see if it gets any faster or if it just ignores it. Oh, we're speeding maybe a little bit.
Went up 1 mile an hour.
We'll see. It might also, have different profiles for city streets versus highways as well. So on a highway, Mad Max might mean,
now you're going up.
Now we're going 10 over.
Let's see how high it goes. Maybe just go to 10.
So, you know.
So what are we looking at on the screen here?
So this, again, is just kind of showing your streaks. So it shows, it looks like they've gamified it some. So you can see you have your daily streaks, how much is on self-driving. Longest streak is currently 1 mile.
Yes. We're winning the game.
How much you've done on self-driving versus how much has been driven since 14.2 was installed. And then kind of your streak it looks like broken down by month, it kind of looks like. So yeah, we're doing about 10 over in Mad Max profile, 11 over. I'm going to go ahead and just go back to standard for now. You can see the feel of the car immediately brakes to do 5 over. I'm assuming sloth will put us at the speed limit, right?
Yep, that's what it did.
Yep, right at it.
I don't know what chill would do. Somewhere in between.
I don't feel it immediately accelerating.
Yep.
We'll go back to normal because from what I remember previously, sloth is very lackadaisical in its driving.
Very cautious.
Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical.
I like my word.
Oh my gosh. It's a day full of puns.
But we'll go ahead. We'll make that visualization nice and big for the camera that can see it. Coming up at a stoplight. So, I mean, we've already gone through one. Car did no problem. They've also changed kind of the attention parameters on here. So, you know, even though Elon likes to say, you can use your phone while driving, don't do that. That's still illegal. It's still stupid. You need to be ready to take over at any given time. But it does free you to, look around some. Like I was able to look at the screen there and keep a just corner of my eye glance at the road and didn't feel unsafe.
Yeah, I will have to say when I had my Model Y and had the older FSD version, even if you start doing something on the screen for 3 or 4 seconds, it will pop up saying, pay attention to the road.
And I mean, they're still using the cabin camera up there. Like it's still all active, all in use. If you cover it up, if I remember right, it will come up on the screen and yell at you for covering it up. There you go. We'll see. There it goes.
There it is. Yep.
Cabin camera covered, uncovered to engage. Okay, and it re-engaged.
There you go. That's what happens when you cover the cabin camera.
Now, if you do that, oh, it's already mad now. It's going to make me put turning force on the steering wheel.
Oh, I messed up the zone.
You might have messed this up.
Nope, you're fine.
And if you do that too many times, it'll strike you out, and then you won't be able to activate it.
You'll be in FSD jail.
So just be aware of that.
Yep.
But supervised hands-free mode on.
There we go. Got it back.
And let's see, it should be about to hop onto I-40 over here. Turn signal.
Camera quality is so much better.
Camera quality is so much better on the new Model Y. And I mean, the suspension is so much better.
Yes.
I know we've done reviews of new Model Y before. We've done new Model Y, the standard model, and we just immediately in the standard, we're like, oh, this is the bad suspension.
Yep.
This is the one you don't want.
Yes.
Because that is the biggest change on new Model Y is the fact that the suspension is not absolute dog crap.
Yep.
There we go. We got the green arrow.
And we get slide for that, but it's night and day when you drive an older or the base Model Y compared to the.
And it's like the old Model Y is largely fine, but it just is so much worse than everything else like in its class.
Yeah.
That it is noticeable.
Yes. So glad this has a nice suspension on it.
Yeah. So merging out on the highway, getting up. This is a very gradual, calm merge. Very nice.
We have a very long acceleration.
We got a good acceleration area here up in front of us. Good on ramp. Getting over. Speed limit 60. Looks like we're probably gonna lock in around 65 is my guess.
So the issues, I don't know if these have been reported yet. The issue with older FSD that was on my car, it liked to camp out in that left lane.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's. We'll see.
We're in standard mode, so it might not do that.
Yeah.
We'll play around with that some as we go down the interstate. We can switch it here in a second. They're actually doing 7 over now. But we're keeping a respectable distance from the car in front of us. I mean, we're keeping up with traffic. If anything, we're going a little slower than traffic.
We're doing 2 over.
Little Rock. Okay, now it's 65. Yeah,
should go over here in a minute. Is what we're hoping.
Yeah, I would expect an auto lane change at any moment now. Yep, there it goes.
Comes up.
What was it? Oh, Silverado. RST. Nice.
Nice one.
But yeah, I mean, just again, so far it has done nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It has been all peachy keen, which is good.
Yep. So we're doing 7 over, as you said.
7 over, that makes sense. If I go, I'm just curious, we'll go ahead and play with this some. Go Mad Max, just see what it does. Immediately gets over to the left lane. 75, 76, 77, 78.
My Max is on fire.
So we're currently doing 15, 17 over?
Yep.
We're going to do 20 over? Jesus Lord. So who pays the speeding ticket?
Yes.
You do, because you are responsible.
Yes, we're responsible.
There we go. I'm going to go ahead and go back to standard. We're going to slow down.
Try to get over because we got our exit coming up.
And we got a little bit longer. We got a mile and a half. The way it's taking us.
So with the new FSD, people probably don't know this. There is no having to tag the wheel every once in a while.
Right. That's why it's doing
Yeah.
the cabin monitoring and whatever. As long as it can tell that you are paying attention, like you are present,
Yep.
then you're good.
No shimmy of the wheel every
No shimming of the
4
wheel.
or 5
You
days.
notice when you covered the wheel or covered the camera, when it re-engaged, it did make me shimmy the wheel just
Yep.
as a, are you actually paying attention type, you know.
Mhm.
But once it verified that I'm here, it has not nagged me since.
So now that we're in the car, how does pricing work if someone wants FSD?
Yeah, so currently, since they've gotten rid of the buy it outright method, you have to do subscription. Currently, the subscription is $100 a month. And it's that price regardless if you have a hardware 4 car or if you have a hardware 3 car. It's $100 a month.
We don't know about the new light version coming out yet.
So there's a new light version of FSD rolling out to hardware 3 to get them onto the version 14 stack in some areas. And we'll do a video once we have access to a car that does that. We would really like to take, say, this car that has hardware 4 and do a car that has hardware 3 with FSD Lite, put in the same same destination on the GPS, and just evaluate at the same time how they each behave and maneuver and whatever.
What can one do something the other one can?
Is one more human-like or more smooth than the other, etc. So stay tuned for that. Once we have access to a hardware 4 car or hardware 3 car with FSD Lite, we'll do that. But as of right now, FSD Lite is the exact same price as regular FSD.
Oh, okay.
Which if you're coming right out on the surface and saying that it is a light version, it probably shouldn't be the same price.
Because you're getting a decrease of features.
And the speculation that I've seen and that I kind of probably agree with is Tesla will probably make actual FSD more expensive.
Okay.
Keep Light at $99 a month and make full-blown FSD
$129,
$125, $130,
$140,
$140, something like that.
Yep.
Or they'll make FSD Lite cheaper. I mean, that would be the more consumer-friendly move,
Yep.
in my opinion.
Make it $49.99.
But also, they're a company that's in the business of making money.
Yep.
So it is what it is.
And what Tesla's known to do, if they don't like the pricing, a year later they could always change.
Yep. So if you guys were paying attention to the as we were going there, so we just got off of one interstate, we just merged onto another. It was one of these situations where the exit is actually 2-lane, and you have to get over a second time to then go the direction we're going now. And car handled it perfectly
And we have a real quick exit coming up too.
We got a real quick exit coming up here in 0.4 miles, and then we're going to be back on some more. That's more of a divided highway situation, if I remember right.
Up here?
Yeah. It's a mix of both, kind of.
Yeah, there's going to be an interesting little merge when you get off here.
Okay.
Because I think you can go, but the lane doesn't. You can keep going, but the lane ends real quick.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll see how it goes here. But so far, at least interstate driving, flawless.
Yep.
No complaints. I'm going to get over, getting off our exit here, exit 12 on I-430.
Now, there were rumors that they were trying to work with FSD and to avoid potholes and to avoid...
Which we've not had any obstacles for it to avoid yet.
Which is odd because usually every mile down the road in Arkansas, there's a tire in the road. So
There was like 2 on my way in this morning.
Yep.
In the far left lane, which is the worst place for it to be.
Because you can't go left. So yeah, this is where the lane is real short and you got to get over real
You have
quick.
to immediately get over.
Yes.
Okay. I see. Oh, it seems to be acknowledging.
Yep.
And
This car pulled out in front of us.
Ooh.
Nice. There we
It
go.
was a bit. The legality of how it handled that maneuver was a little questionable.
Yep.
Because it just went straight from the right turn lane into this one.
Yep.
But in its defense, a car pulled out in front of us. I probably would have done the same thing.
Yep.
And there was no one around, so there was no danger there.
So we're off the highway onto a 2-lane divided highway now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I seem to remember. And then
Yes.
it's gonna reconvene up ahead, if I remember right.
Eventually, yes.
Yeah.
We may not go that. We were just down here for an event last weekend, but I don't remember how far down it merges.
But you can see on this road, it's doing 7 over. So we're kind of back to that more city street driving. If we come in here to hurry, is it going to speed up any, or is it just kind of change? Because one of the things is these change more than just the speed you're going.
It changes
the aggressiveness of it as well. So
Yes.
it would be more eager in the upper profiles to get over and get around a car.
Yep.
Whereas in chill mode or whatever, it might be okay to go, if the car's only doing 2 miles an hour below the speed limit, then it'll just do 2 miles an hour below the speed limit, keep a good distance, call it done. Whereas in Mad Max and Hurry, it's going to do whatever it can to get around them and get back on the,
Yep. Plus, we have traffic here, so we're really can't really do much over.
But we'll just go back to standard. Yeah. So just back on the subject of new Model Y. It is so quiet in here compared to old Model Y.
Yes.
That's just more things. Now, of course, I guess old Model Y is a bit of a, I can't be 100% certain. I've never been in a brand new old Model Y. to know with, you know, all my experiences with road noise and everything, or tires and whatnot, versus just, you know, but just this one at least, which this only has, what was it, 4,000 miles on it?
Yeah, I don't think it was about that.
Yeah,
long
4,200 miles on it. It's very quiet. I mean, we're not talking loud. We're talking at a normal conversational volume.
Yep.
Again, this wasn't meant to be a review of the Model Y, the new Model Y, in this case Model Y Launch Edition, but just want to bring up, because we are in the car, we might as well talk a little bit about it.
And if you're interested in that, we do a video on that.
We do have a video. The one we drove was not a Launch Edition, but it was a Model Y Premium.
Yep. We also drove a base.
And really the only differences between this and the Launch Edition and the just regular Model Y Premium is it has FSD paid for.
Yep.
And it has some like little launch badging
And a cool
here.
graphic when you turn it on.
There's a graphic when you turn it on. There's a launch badge on the back. It says launch on the door sills. And they all have the nice interior and things like that. Oh, I didn't know they were putting an Aldi over here.
Yep.
Very cool.
Well, Mel is
Not that I live here. Not that benefits me.
You've probably never come over here, so. We very rarely come over here.
The little blind spot dot is such an interesting...
Oh, I've never noticed that. I forgot that they had that, yes.
It's like a singular pixel in the tweeter mesh, but it seems like it's very bright, so it is noticeable.
Yep, there it is right there.
So you can see we're not really trying very hard to get around this car if it's doing 10 under the speed limit. I'm curious to know if that is a...
We have a...
I'm just curious. Go back, Matt. Immediately.
Yeah, there we go.
So that's what I was talking about, is it was less eager to try to just get around this guy who's going slow.
Yep. We still have another mile to our...
Got 11 mile, yeah.
To our destination.
But we're kind of getting through some...
The stopping at the lights is
very smooth.
Yes.
Go hurry. Mad Max, I don't necessarily want Paul to hurry.
That was one of the concerns, especially in stop-and-go traffic, that I have with my old Model Y and old FSD, was it was very aggressively stop and very aggressively speed up.
Yeah, I mean, this has just been smooth.
Yes.
This has been what I would say is equivalent to a good driver, like a good human driver, which is
what we are.
What you want.
We are both good human drivers.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Except for that idiot that was following on the way here down the interstate.
I don't know who that guy was. He was in a white Ioniq 5.
He was in a white Ioniq 5. He was driving like 25 in the slow lane and a fast lane. I was like, I don't know. So
I wasn't going that slow. I was going like 65 and 60.
You were doing good, but I still.
But that was also on 630, which is a Little Rock's racetrack.
Yep, it is.
So
it's a straight road.
If you're not doing 80 on 630, you're getting passed by people.
630 in Little Rock is like I-20 through Atlanta. So.
Yeah, it's like you're doing 80 in a. Doing 80 and a 60, and you're still getting passed by people.
You're still getting passed by people. Doing donuts in the middle of the interstate. So I think up here eventually the divided highway goes, but I still think we have a ways to go.
Yeah, we got half a mile before we turn.
Yep.
But means if it stays divided, we're gonna be turning across the divided highway.
Yep.
And so there'll be some interesting lane splits and divisions that are will be kind of good to see. This area is so interesting because you go commercial, more commercial, divided highway, mega subdivisions on both sides, and then it just starts back into commercial again.
Interesting way to plan a city. So here we are.
Go. We're gonna get over, and so this is again, if you're looking at the front camera, you can see. So we're getting over. We're gonna turn, then we're gonna yield right here, and then go straight across. So we're over. We are in both lanes currently.
Yes.
We are over. The yellow line is next to me. So this is maybe not the best thing it could have done, but also I don't know how you could have really done it any differently.
Unless you waited for that car to fully leave and then pull up around.
But I mean,
all right,
outside of that,
we're now in a subdivision, 25 miles per hour. We're doing 38.
We are in hurry currently.
Okay.
But yeah, 38.
So interesting, and we should see if the subdivisions have any speed cushions, is what they call them around here.
Mom things are happening. There's a golf cart.
Yep.
So I'll put it back in standard, and we're still doing 10 over the speed limit. Yep. I was just curious.
So we shouldn't be far from the...
Shouldn't be far. We're about half a mile.
Yeah, I think it's down here on the left.
But it's like I almost need that golf cart to be next to us so that I can see how it drives, or like how it would behave on it, but it's okay.
I just forgot to see what it looked like on the camera.
Well, it's okay. I'll roll the tape.
There you go. We'll put a little circle thing on there and let us know how it is.
But we're coming around the corner. We're slowing down a little bit, staying perfectly centered in the lane. Ooh, nice Baja.
For some reason, I always thought my country club was on the other side of the freeway. Well, I guess I was wrong.
You were wrong, sucker.
Yep. I was wrong.
But man, this is
and
smooth.
And it's also staying out of the bike lane. So there's a bike lane on our right.
Yep. Which is good. I mean, it's got a solid white line.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be crossing it
yeah.
Anyway. But no, this is doing good. We've got a stop sign here. It's going to transition into this concrete road that looks like it is not divided and lined. Or at least not initially, it doesn't look like that.
No, it's not.
Or if it used to be, it's very faded. So we'll get to see kind of how that behaves.
Yep. The center line is tar down the middle. So it looks like it's trying to pick up a line there.
Which, I mean,
yep,
seems valid.
Yep. It's picking up the tar line.
It's keeping us on our side of the road. That's all that matters. And it's keeping us pretty equidistant from that side. But I'm surprised there's not any like speed bumps or anything through here, because I was curious to see how it would behave on that.
Yep.
Got a little.
Actually, we could have just drove to my house and back.
Could have.
Yep.
Didn't.
There were some speed bumps we could have tackled. Speed cushions.
Oh, there's something going on.
Maytag. Oh, there's a huge event out here. Zephyr. All right, so what did you pick? Did you pick at the park or just to...
It said it was going to park, but I don't know where it's taking us now. I'm going to disengage here for just a sec.
It says, why did you... So a cool little thing came up. It says, why did we intervene? And my choices are navigation, parking, critical, or other. So you're going to put parking. Yes.
We're going to come over here.
Oh, Metro's doing a golf event out here. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I think it was going to take us around to the other side of the building. But
so let's get back through the park. Let's get back to a clear spot, and then we will re-engage and go home.
Or go back to Evolve.
Go back to Evolve.
And then, because I was wanting to show, because it will fully park the car.
Yep.
But I didn't want to get all up in there.
Yeah, we didn't know what was here. So we're going to end trip.
Honestly. So let's see. What's close by that's a business?
Type in Walmart's down the road.
Wait, will you type since I'm driving?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Walmart. A-R-T. See locations. Maumelle Boulevard, mile and a half.
We'll take it to the Walmart parking lot and let it park us.
There we
go. How's that sound?
There we go.
Start self-driving.
We're off. And we're
off to the races. Driving to Walmart Deli. Ooh. Says, she's like, you hungry?
Yes. Didn't know there was actually Walmart Deli to choose from.
Why is it a different address?
I know. That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, so that's where the golf cart's gone. He's going to the tournament.
Yep.
Go play some golf. Sponsored by, it looked like Maytag, Frigidaire.
Metro, who sells appliances.
Okay, that makes sense.
Out in Maumelle. So
makes sense.
There you go.
So you can also see here, it's giving us different routes. Like I could click this one, and now it's going to take us out a different way. Just for fun.
Just for fun. Maybe we'll hit a speed bump.
I think this is the only time people have wanted to get to a speed bump.
Politically correct word, speed cushion.
Speed cushion? I don't think that's politics.
I don't know. That's what they call them in our
I think so. Speed bump are the small ones.
Okay.
Speed cushions are the ones that are wide.
They are minus more wide, yes.
Yeah.
The speed cushion ones ensure what are actually things they put into the ground.
And sometimes they call them speed humps.
Yes.
Which,
yes,
there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'll leave it be.
Yes.
It's your nickname in college, right?
This younger generation. I don't know what I'm going to do with them.
It was right there. I couldn't help it.
Yep.
It's good to know the wireless charger will cook your phone. My phone is telling me charging on hold.
Yep, it's not.
And it's in the shade, like whatever. It's just hot.
It's not.
We got to put an air vent down there and just blow cold air straight down on it.
Yep.
So I need to.
Didn't they say the Y has a cool charger?
The YL does.
YL, that's what I meant.
The new
YL,
L,
yes.
yeah. Hey, and we're getting some lane lines back right in time for us to have a stop sign. I think this is a bike lane. No, it's not. It's a turn lane.
Yep.
It's just about the width of the bike lane.
So we're pulling onto
another divided road.
Another divided road.
Maumelle must love their divided roads. They're a city of division.
They are.
Could have gone to Kroger.
Yeah, but we got to go to Walmart. That's a lot of traffic down there. See how it does.
Yeah.
Getting in around.
And it should be a fairly busy parking lot too.
That is a very busy parking lot and a very busy intersection. So we should.
It'll be very curious, but we're going to go here. We're in our right turn lane. We're going to speed on through. We got a yield sign here. Make sure we yield. We've got a yield sign, but we also get our own lane.
That's nice.
Why do they do that? We're accelerating. Speed limit's 50.
Are you still in standard?
We're still in standard.
There you go.
Whoop. There we go. I really like FSD visualizations. They make my little data brain happy.
You like it?
They make my little
Where was that one data screen we had at the beginning?
I think I hit here.
There it is. So our current streak is 12.7 miles.
Well, we reset it because I hit the brake.
Oh, you did. That's right.
So
We lost our streak.
I lost our streak because there was a golf tournament going on and it made me scared.
Speed profiles.
There were golf carts everywhere. Ooh, Equinox EV.
Destination behaviors.
Yeah, so this is like looks like a little tutorial basically where you can click on it and it'll tell you.
And we can also show when we get to the auto park feature.
Yeah, that's my goal. That's why I wanted to go to a parking somewhere with a parking lot.
Never distracted training.
Actual smart summon, so it'll give you a little demo of ASS.
Yep.
And just some propaganda about how they train their cars. Basically, on all the Teslas they sold.
Yep.
You're constantly giving your data to Tesla for them to use for training. Yay. For better or worse.
What Equinox is EV? What is that? Can't tell, can you?
That one?
It's an RT?
I'm assuming it's an RS, yeah, because it's got the more smoky taillights, but it could be wrong.
All right, we're coming up on Walmart here. I'm curious what entrance it takes.
Approaching destination. It says Will Park.
Oh, this is an interesting one. So we're going across the busy
So we
road.
are once again in one of these situations where we have a turn lane, the little median area, and
It's going.
it's going for it.
It got in the correct lane as soon as it got over here, too.
Boom, boom. So we're going to come around the back of Walmart. Love that chicken from Popeyes over there.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. I actually don't find myself eating Popeyes that often.
It's not one of our favorites in our family either. My wife doesn't like the mashed potatoes.
I don't have anything against it. I just don't usually crave it.
It's just something
When I'm craving chicken, I'll go other places.
like Chick-fil-A.
Or my house.
Wendy's.
No. No.
But Chick-fil-A.
I'll
You have Chick-fil-A, Malvern?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Come on. What do you think we are?
I don't know. I thought you at least have a Chick-fil-A.
No.
There's a Kona over there.
Let's see where we park. So yeah, pretty busy. There's a lot of pedestrian traffic too. You can see it sees them on there. It thought their shopping cart with a dog. He keeps showing like
It shows a lady walking a dog as the shopping.
Oh, now she's on a motorcycle.
Now she's on a motorcycle. So let's see.
That dog also was like the size of a horse.
I'm assuming this is it looked like one of those pointer dogs or one of those.
So this is interesting. So these are forward park spaces. So previously FSD like would basically only back into parking spots.
Oh, look at this.
But it looks like it's actually going to forward park now. It parked next to the car that is well over their line, and it actually shows that on the screen. But
there it is.
We're here. It put it in park.
Now let's see if we can get the Evolve from here.
So we're going to come back over here. You can also just hit start self-driving. It'll start going.
Yep. And you take over whenever.
Where? I don't know. But yeah. Evolve.
EVOL.
I could not get Apple Maps to find Evolve earlier, by the way. I knew how to get there. I just did it for the time.
Yep. There we go. And 16 minutes back.
Destination, baby, closed. It's okay. He's got to be there. We have one of his cars.
We know people.
All right. So we are in
Oh.
It's making me redo the key. There we go.
There we go. Man, those cameras are good.
These are good. So we are very cautiously backing
We're used to driving EV sometimes, but not so good cameras.
Yeah. The fact that mine doesn't have a 360 camera kind of upsets me. But my Bolt has one.
That happens sometimes.
All right.
Hey, look at that Model Y.
So we see, because I never touched anything, our streak is still going.
Now, if you would turn the car off, you turned it on.
I think as long as when I got in, as long as I never started manually driving the car, it would keep it.
Going out this
Because, I
way.
mean, it technically turned off because we had to put the key on.
That's right. Oh.
Oh.
This is an interesting way.
Oh. Technically nothing wrong with it.
Nope, we're just going through a parking lot here.
Instead of out the road, like I was expecting it to.
Like, yeah.
We're turning out here on Crystal Hill. Don't know what that is in the
I think
road.
it's a water thing.
Yeah, it almost look like the bottoms of two plungers.
Yep. Did good there with those trees hanging down.
But we're out.
Yep.
No big deal. All right, I'll probably do some like strategic cuttery in this section just because you don't want to have to hear it. We can cut our voices, speed up a little bit, put some background music in.
Sure.
And if anything interesting happens, we'll butt
Got you. First question though before we depart.
Okay.
Do you think FSD is worth it? For what it does currently?
So for me personally, I like driving.
Okay.
I could see this being very handy, like on a road trip, like, you know, I'm driving 6 hours or whatever, and I just want to be able to tune out. Not even tune out, but not have to really think about the actual navigation part of it. I could see it being very helpful for that.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't find myself using it like on my daily commute or whatever.
You wouldn't get in and hit your work location, just let it go.
Unless I was just having one of those mornings I needed coffee, it hasn't kicked in yet, I'm mad, I'm grumpy, whatever. But otherwise, I probably wouldn't end up using it in my daily life that often, because ultimately I do enjoy driving a car.
Yeah.
But that is one of the nice things about FSD. When it is a subscription, you can start it and stop it whenever you want.
So if you know you're going on a 15-hour road trip a month, you turn it on
for example, for us, because we're both working education, summer is when everything happens, like road trips and vacations and everything else. So we could have, if I had one of these, I could subscribe to FSD for the summer, cover all my road trips, and at the end of the summer, cancel.
Turn it off,
and then later on, like over Christmas break or whatever, turn it back on, turn it off.
And I agree with it's your use case. So if you're like an older driver that wants to just be able to hit FSD and not to worry about it, it'd work perfect for you.
Yeah.
And I would say the amount of time I used FSD when it was on my car when I had my Model Y was probably on road trips.
Yeah,
honestly,
not enough to justify.
Because honestly, I just didn't think about it. Like I didn't think when I get in the car in the mornings, turn on FSD. I just didn't think about it.
Right.
So
now, all that to say, if I actually had one of these and actually owned one, I might find myself where I was like, well, maybe I do want to use it more often, and maybe even it would be worth it. But just kind of for how I exist now, I enjoy driving a lot. Like I legitimately just like driving. And so it's hard for me to imagine a situation where I would willingly give up driving all the time.
Yep. Unless it gets to the point where you could take a nap and sleep, read a book, or pull out your laptop, but until then, I mean, I like driving too, but I'm getting to the age to where maybe I won't like driving soon.
All right, so we've done some maneuvers there. Everything went great. At this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut our voices out. We'll put this on speed. We'll speed up the clip here, put some music behind it, and we'll jump back in if anything interesting happens. So real quick, just interjecting, so we're back out on I-40. I did a little bit ago put it back into hurry mode just because I was wanting to be a little bit more aggressive and see how it handled it. And just real quick, just as a quick review of how it did all those merges back there, it steers so much better than old FSD.
Yes.
So nice. Like you mentioned, like compared to hardware 3 on your old Model Y, it would go around those on-ramp curves at like 40 miles an hour and pin you to the door.
Yes.
And this was much more smooth and whatever, because it's got power. It doesn't need to go around the corner at 40 to end up getting on the interstate at the right speed. It can do it at a normal, respectable, not crazy speed, and then just accelerate once it straightens back out.
Yep.
But so far we're doing good. We're doing 10 over the speed limit, which is honestly not too surprising for hurry. Now that this car is not in front of us, I'm curious how much more it speeds up. But it's still, even in hurry, like it doesn't feel unsafe, except for, it is speeding. Yep. It is doing 15 over.
Yes. 14. Get right. It's
14,
yes.
Sorry. 15 is reckless driving, right?
Yeah.
So it's right at the threshold.
15 is reckless, 14 is right underneath it. Standard just speeding ticket.
Anyway.
So now over to 80. So.
Yeah, now we're doing it. Yeah. Anyway, but hey, it's not camping in the left lane.
Yep. That's good.
Yep. All right. Back to the fast version. All right, we're back on our city streets, back heading towards Evolve. I'm still in hurry mode. You can see we're doing 10 over the speed limit.
About 2 miles away, yep.
We're about 2 miles away from where we're at. Real quick, so this is just on our drive back since leaving Walmart. because the car did restart.
Yeah.
But in the last 9 miles, we are at 253.2 watt hours per mile. I'll put a conversion on the screen so that you can have it in units that you and I understand, which is miles per kilowatt hour.
Yes.
I could do the math on that, but I just don't feel like it right now. But it's only been 11 minutes, 2.2 kilowatt hours used. And you can see, I mean, even since last time the vehicle was charged, apparently was 40 miles ago, and it's at 251 watt hours per mile.
Yeah.
Again, conversion.
Yes.
But we're at a stoplight here. I mean, the off ramp back there was fine. It was another one of those weird situations where there's a yield sign, but you get your own lane.
Yeah.
And I mean, it didn't care. It did slow down a little bit and then just went on. And so we'll go through here. There's a roundabout here at the end, and then we'll see kind of which way it decides to get back into
It did handle the
Evolve.
roundabout pretty well.
Yeah.
We're curious what entrance it takes us in, because Evolve does have 2 entrances.
Right.
They have the back one, which we came out of, and then they have the front one.
Right. But anyway.
And it looks like they're taking us into the front one. Let me get to that camera view. No, we're going to the back one.
No, that's the front.
That's the front. Yep, we're going to the front one.
So anyway, time to go back.
Okay, that enters our FSD driving demo. It's taking us to the front parking lot here at Evolve Auto, which we're going to pull into and should park us, and then we'll kind of do our little final thoughts. And look, ooh, Rivian van.
Nice. I saw like a whole army of them at the gas station at the county line.
Really?
There was like 6 of them parked out there.
It's going in the front here. It's finding a little spot for us.
Is it going to back in or is it going to park straight? It's
It's
going to
park-
park straight.
Yep.
Wow.
There we go.
Honestly, I prefer that because it drove me crazy on old
I
FSD
know.
how it would always
Always
back
back
in when they first introduced that feature.
All right, Sebastian, overall thoughts.
That was fine.
Flawless.
That was flawless.
Yep.
I mean, that was comfortable. That felt regular, human, normal drive.
No jerking, no tugging of the wheel, no hard braking, no.
Like it was smooth. It was butter.
Yep. No indecisions or anything
It was
like
good. Now, of course, again, it is not a perfect system. You
Yep.
can go online and find plenty of videos of people on this version where FSD makes very questionable decisions.
Yep.
And that is why, again, you have to make sure you're paying attention. Like
Yep.
you have to be ready to take over.
Can't be
If the
texting,
situation
looking
comes
around.
over.
Yep.
Don't be on your phone. Don't be watching movies. I've been seeing people tweet about using the system like if they're drunk or whatever. It's like, no,
No.
God,
Be alert.
that's the kind of stuff that's going to get the system taken away.
Yes. That's why we can't have nice toys.
It's because but it's just the nature of the human. That's just human nature. You're
Yep.
going to find a way to abuse the system, but don't do that. Make sure you are alert, aware, able, etc. I feel like Tesla's been doing some dangerous rhetoric recently. Like I've been posting about people's like elderly grandparents using it that can't really drive comfortably anymore. It's like if they can't drive, they shouldn't. This isn't. The system's not to a point yet where you can certify it for that.
Yep.
Like it's just not.
Yep.
That was flawless. That was great. But you still have the disclaimer of you have to pay attention. The car is not responsible at the end of the day.
Yes.
And so if the car is not responsible, if you are responsible, you need to be physically able to drive the car.
That's right.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want that to distract from anything I just said about the car doing an amazing job. But I do feel like we have to point out like it does not replace you yet.
That's right. That's right. Totally agree. Loved it. Flawless. A lot better than FSD. The last time I experienced FSD, which was about, a year and a half ago. Love all the updates. And just like you said, a flawless drive. We want to thank you all for watching us today. So if you have FSD in your car, let us know your thoughts. What are your impressions of it? How does it work for you? Let us know what version you're using too as well, so we can get kind of a lot more comments and discussions going on in the feed. But yeah, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you again on another EV Geek Studio production. So long, everyone.